Yeah.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about is bonds, and I'm assuming you mean like the bonds between people and things like that.
Yeah.
So go into a little bit about why that's one of your favorite parts.
So as far as bonds, I was talking about it earlier with my mom because I was like, dang, like I submit like well, I was interested in like bonds, but it's kind of like vague.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, oh, let me think about that a little more. But
Mm-hmm.
I think as far as that, I think like just making those strong connections, memories. Like I grew up, like I said earlier, like I grew up not really talking to people like that. I was very like timid, scared. I would just stick to myself because that's what felt more comfortable to me. Like in neighborhoods, I didn't always have like neighbor friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't out. Like y'all generation had it the best. Like she'll even tell me too, like, dang, y'all suck. Like y'all don't hang out with nobody no more. Y'all don't go out no more. Y'all don't just hang out and play on the street. And I was like, no, we don't. So I just never had those experiences. So when I started building more confidence in school, slowly but surely, I was like, okay, this is nice. Like I'm making friends, I'm talking to people, we have like similar interests and stuff like that. So it just felt great to have like those connections. And then like I appreciated bonds so much, it got to a point like in middle school where I was like valuing that over family, which is not good. Like like outside friends and stuff like that. But then I brought it to like even balance, like high school time. I have like great friends now. And then I even had like a friend group for about like 7 years or so. We're all doing our own thing now, which is fine. Still love them. Shout out to you guys. But but it was just nice. Like there's so many memories associated. It was like you meet different personalities, different people.
Yeah.
And then not that you like assimilate or like steal from people, but you take things from them. You learn things from them. Like what's it called? Like one of my friends, Brandon, like he put me onto Mexican candy. And it's not for everybody because I used to buy it on my own and like share with people and they'd be like ew, ew, ew. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like it's not that bad. It's bussin'. But I love that stuff. And then even some Japanese candies I've had, like Japanese candy snacks. Like I'm one of those people, like I can try anything. I'm not like picky. I can't stand picky people, but I respect you. I mean, like you'd be boring, you know what I'm saying? But
it's true. I have had so many encounters with some picky people.
You're not picky yourself.
Yeah, no.
Respect.
I'll try anything at least once.
Yeah, no, I got you. The only thing I'm never like liver. I'm not trying liver.
Man, that's the second one in a row.
Sorry, that one's just bad. But but like bonds, like I just appreciate it because some like I'm sure you've had those experiences where like if you feel like you can't talk about something with your family, despite loving your family, or if they're like very nurturing, caring. My parents have always been like great and stuff like that, but there's just some things I know I can't talk to them about because they have different perspective. One, and then it's just not always as comfortable, a comfortable conversation. You can just talk to your friends about it, and then they're the best ones to affirm you sometimes. It might not always be the best affirmation because sometimes they be lying. Like,
sometimes they gas you up and when it's not.
You could be dead wrong.
Yeah.
You could be dead wrong and they'll be like, oh, you so right. You so right for this, but no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just really appreciate bonds and the memories associated with that. Going out, like I would never go out nowhere. Sometimes like I always make this joke when I talk to people around my age, like going to the Loop with like $20. You ain't doing nothing at the Loop with $20 besides eating. Like if we're just being real.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, for real. But we would just walk around like laps, like we were running the mile. And then like it was just crazy. Like it was just a nice good time. Sometimes we'd go to movies. I remember we went me and my friends went to like The Secret Life of Pets. Yeah. And that movie was whack. Like we sat there for like 5 minutes because we saw nothing we liked, but we already paid the ticket, so we're like, why not just go? It's one of those, it's back when we didn't have a car. None of us had a car, so it was like, where do we go? But we were just thinking like, dang, we're not feeling this movie. So despite us paying, we just left and then sat at Wendy's and ate with that $20. And it was good. So yeah, that's what, like bonds, like it just means a lot to me because then I bring it close to my heart. I even have this, I have a wall in my room. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like little clips, like how people hold like Polaroids and stuff like that. I have Polaroids just like hung up like of a bunch of different memories, like with my friends at the beach, like at nighttime, or just hanging out with my friend at their crib and stuff like that. So yeah,
I appreciate something like that because I wrote something a couple weeks ago about like photographs and stuff, and I feel like how do those photographs, like, how do you feel about them?
I'd be jumping in into the memories. Like I look at this one, I'm like, dang, like
Mhm.
the beach at nighttime is crazy.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was lit. It was a nice time. Or like my cousins from Canada, like I heard about them my entire life, but we just never linked or saw anything like that. And I hung out with them like this December, and then as we started talking, there it was like nothing. There was no nerves. There was
Yeah.
nothing. It was just natural, and that part of me felt like maybe I was like extroverting, a little forcing myself a little bit to just be like the, all right, everybody come, let's scab around, because I wanted everyone to feel comfortable, and I wanted them to feel like I'm trying to meet y'all. I want to talk to y'all, and they were welcoming too. They were awesome, but like things like that, like if a picture of me and them up there too, like we're all just like together, and it's just nice. Like I grew up not valuing family as much as I should have. So I think like one of the biggest regrets I have, and despite the fact that I'm young, is that like I didn't appreciate it that much, because a lot of the times like I would just sit out or just like stay home and do my own thing, because I was like, oh, why would I do this? But you could talk to people, and it's like much better that way and stuff, and then you learn, and then like you create memories. That's like the most important thing to me, honestly.
Yeah, and I think if I'm gathering correctly, like your favorite part about like the bonds is one, like sometimes the memories that you're making.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that you mentioned that you get a little bit of something from everybody you make those bonds with. Like you know, so maybe it's a habit, maybe it's the way to do something, maybe it's something like that. I haven't thought about that as far as like knowing people. Like you think about like the experiences you have with them, but I haven't thought about the actual things we carry on from them ourselves. So
yeah,
I think that's a great way to look at it.